Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to one of the league's most recognizable homes, Lucas Oil Stadium, opened in 2008 here in Indianapolis. Kaimi Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And here we go from Indy. Return starts from the goal line. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Here we go.
From the 23. Completed over the middle. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Christian Harris on the stop.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, well, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. He has it at the 33. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. Found some space, ended up with 18 on that return. And it's going to be Texans football. First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
All right.
Whiteout's getting involved in the ground game. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. Adds just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
That's a catch for Nico Collins. And he's taken down at the 30. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That play good enough for a first. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
All right.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. In the middle holds, they don't get anything on the run. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Here we go.
Here's Stroud. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
I call call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Here we go. Look at hot.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. This throw is caught. And in for the Houston touchdown. Well, Brock, we normally talk about complimentary football at some point every week. So how about the way they've begun this one, huh? Force the punts and then cash it in for 6 on their opening drive.
Do we do it every game?
It feels like it. Almost every game, yeah.
I think you're right. Because that's what the NFL is about. We all know the margins are so small in this league. And the team that typically plays the complimentary ball is typically the team that wins.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set 1st and 10.
Come on, set, go.
A give left side to Taylor. No one around. He's got space. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he found a gap to take this down to the 28. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Second and 3 now.
Bring it. Set, ready.
They go again with Taylor. Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. Kalen Bullock up to make the stop. No gain on 2nd down, and they need 2 here on 3rd. Taylor again. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 2 brings up 4th down and less than a yard.
They're going Taylor. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. 1 quarter down in this all AFC South contest. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Colts have the football. They begin this drive already inside field goal range. 1st down throw here from Richardson. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And he'll cover up as they touch him down a few yards short of the 1st.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
2nd down carry for Taylor. And he doesn't get this one very far, down to only about the 18. Call it no gain, maybe 1 at best on that play. That leaves him with 3rd and 2.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Let's go now.
They're going to turn to Taylor on 3rd down. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense that just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, well, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
Trying to push this past the marker. And he can't find a lane before being wrapped up at the line. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on downs. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now.
Here we go.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
All right. Hey! Hey, uno. Love it. Why, Tony.
Shotgun now for Stroud. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. Texans going to kick this away on 4th, and it's Tommy Townsend on for the punt. This kick is away, but it is short and straight up into the air. Fair catch called for and taken just beyond midfield. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Colts will take over.
Ready, break.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
Get it. Hut.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
Well, that's what you call making the best out of a pretty messy situation. You hate to give the ball away, but that's a tremendous effort to bring the defender down right away and minimize the damage with very little return.
And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Quiddy Pay there to take him down. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
And that's good for a gain of 5. Reward that tackle to the effort of Leatu Latu. Give him 5 yards to bring up a manageable 3rd and 1.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Here we go.
Now it's Stroud. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Here's Stroud now. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Completed to his running back. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Has it in close. Touchdown, Houston. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans double their lead to 14.
Fairbairn
has it all set up for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. He's stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Buffalo 18, set. Ready.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He's on the move. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Taking a look at that scoreboard, and you just can't go backwards. If you're going to close this gap, you've got to stay on schedule. I've had a hard time doing so with a double-digit deficit.
And that's incomplete, and he's happy to have that one fall compared to, well, the alternative. Looked like it was going to be picked there.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. That one vehemently swatted away. And now they're staring at 4th and long. They bring on the punt team, and they get this kick away. Oh, what a hit! Jars the ball loose! And the fumble recovery is made.
You know, these return men, a lot of their job security comes from being able to simply hang on to that ball. Fortunate to scoop that one back up before someone else could and avoid having a turnover attached to his name.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
The tight end going in motion right. Stroud throwing here on 1st. Short pass brought in. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Slot man in motion right. To the air yet again. It's Stroud. Hits his running back. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. And there's the timeout from the offense. Just 4 seconds left to go. And that play, that should help them get some points here going into the half. Everly's kick is good. And that will add to their score.
I know, you always want to finish drives in the end zone, but no matter what, the important thing is they end in some kind of points. And that's mission accomplished there.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Looking to throw. He's going deep this time. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter.
Matt Gay to kick off for the Colts.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Juju Brents with a stop. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Here we go. 11.
Back-to-back carries here. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Zaire Franklin there to make the tackle.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Stroud now on 3rd. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. The Texans set to punt. And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. It's a 54-yard punt that time. And it's going to be their football coming up. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Reload. Check go.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
No question, this guy is a student of the game, and he's putting in the study hours, researching any weakness in these linemen and taking advantage of it. And once we hit game day right here, Kate, the students become the teacher, and what a lesson he's performing.
Ready.
Trying again following the sack. And he's in trouble and gets brought down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. The Colts are ready for the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he got under this one, but it's going nowhere, almost straight up into the air. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. It'll go down as a 37-yard punt. And the Texans are going to take over with their eyes on the end zone. First down, Stroud. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
2nd and 3 now. From the 23. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. He gets another shot here. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense.
Well, now things get a little dicey for this offense. 1 down left before a big decision to make. Do you continue to try running it against a front that stopped you, or are you now forced to put the ball in the air?
And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Kaimi Fairbairn out there now to try a field goal for the Texans on this 4th down. Everly's kick is good. And that one was beautifully struck. It goes right down the middle.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Cowboy 80. Get up.
They give to Taylor, right side. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be first down, Colts.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Gets this to Johnson. This is ahead for about 5. Derek Stingley putting that play to bed. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Hut, hut.
From the 46. He's got Khalil Shakir. He gets loose down the right side. It's an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts get it back to within 2 possessions. Gay with the point after. And the Colts drop the lead back to 13. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Colts have some new life in the 4th. Wanted to hit his tight end there, but a defender anticipated it, got a hand on it, and it is picked up.
Yeah, I think this defenses today have figured it out. There's a lot of good tight ends, and they can be mismatch makers, so you better have an awareness and coverage of where those tight ends are. This defense did. And boy, what a big play to take that ball away.
And all that for a single yard. What an effort to get what he could there. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Complete to Shakir. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. It's a pickup of 11. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
19, Tiger, 90.
Taylor now up the middle. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
From the 22 on 2nd down. Connects with Johnson. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
Set. Go.
From the red zone now. Rolling out to his left. That's incomplete left side.
That's just a total team effort right there, Kate. Defense was relentless on that play. Some of them chased him from the pocket. The others, well, they took away the easy throwing lane, and it really influenced that incompletion.
Here we go. Take go.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Richardson. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Petrie. And the Texans take over on his 5th interception of the season. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity that looks in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. But once you get, you have to finish with points.
Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. They give it to him again. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. Working quickly here. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Texans nearing their 6th win this season. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Changing things up, they're going to throw now. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. Trying to set this up quick. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's brought down for a loss. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. So out now comes the punter. Tommy Townsend will kick it away. And they'll down this one a little shy of the 40.
At their own 41-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
Set.
Here he is to throw. On target to his man Taylor. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
That one finds Josh Downs. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Only one timeout remaining. They've got to work quickly here. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Looking to throw it. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. That one intended for Adonai Mitchell. So that brings up 2nd down. Throwing now. And this is caught for a score, and we are not done here yet. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Down inside 30 seconds now. Their hopes resting on finding a way to get this football. And the Texans get on this kick, and that should do it for this game.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Give now to the running back. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. The Colts take a timeout. That's their last one. That's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. He'll look to throw it. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. So the Texans come away with the road win. And they take their first skirmish with their division rival.